Cynthia and I have arrived at, or in, Bramshott, and we're outside of St Mary the Virgin Church, Bramshott and Lippert, Diocese of Portsmouth, and we're actually underneath a huge yew tree. And the purpose of our visit to St Mary's is to find the war graves of the Canadian soldiers. And right in front of me, actually on the wall here, Commonwealth war graves. And I just want to step back onto this little triangle of grass here, just to show you the entrance to the church, with a very ornate porch going into the church. And this is all made of oak, and the timbers have been turned and shaped incredibly well. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. That's very dark up in there, but it's got a tiled roof, and then we come up these steps, and we've got no history of this church, unfortunately, but we'll have to come back and do another film here. But as you can see, we've got the bell tower there with wooden shingles, with the cockerel at the top on a weather vane, and all these rather large windows with all the stone mullions going round, stained glass windows, which would look from the outside look absolutely stunning. So I'm assuming from the inside they'll be even more impressive. So we're just heading up to the main entrance of the church, which is just here. But we've got to try and find the war graves, and we've no idea where they are. But there are supposed to be quite a large number of them. Now, we're at the south end of the church, I believe. So I'm going to head down these steps, and under more yew trees, just there and there. But we need to try and find the Commonwealth war graves. At the moment there's no sign of them. We've got the central piece there for the war memorial, but this is a huge cemetery. We're moving further round now, and we found the Commonwealth war graves as I passed underneath this sweet chestnut tree. Come down through here. This graveyard is absolutely massive, and Bramshott itself is tiny, absolutely tiny. But here we are, Bramshott St Mary's churchyard, and this gives you a complete story of the two world wars. But let's just take a moment and have a look at these graves and the ages of the men. 27. This is all 1914-18 war here. In loving memory of Gunner Alexander Duncan McIntosh, number 335173, of Elora, Ontario, Canada, who died at Bramshott Hospital May the 27th, 1918, aged 22 years of age. This one here, in fond memory of nursing sister A.F. Fournier, CAMC, who died April 24th, 1918, erected by the Nursing Sisters of N12 Canadian General Hospital, Bramshott. Sadly, underneath the trees, these are getting a lot of green from the trees and mould. But interestingly, there's several different styles of war graves. A lot of them, of course, with the maple leaf on. But as usual with the Commonwealth war graves, they are very, very well attended, and this is a lovely, lovely spot for them. And over here there's more. When Cynthia, Steve and I did a walk down at Thorney Island, we saw a war graves down there, and we thought that that was the biggest Commonwealth war grave that we'd seen. But this is even bigger. These are our privates and gunners and sappers, a corporal. This is very, very moving. And then we've got a central column here for Remembrance Day. There's another 3-4 rows here. But you haven't got a section for one particular brand in the army. You've got the sergeants and the sappers and the privates. and they're all buried together. They're all one. There's one there just of granite. It's a Corporal William Edward Shepherd. Let me just see if I can get through to read that for you. 8th Battalion, 1st Division, CEF. Born at Dryfield, Yorkshire, 21st of March 1891. Enlisted at Sweet Current, Canada, 1914. Died at Bramshott, 14th of February 1919. Just over here, which I've just spotted, is this memorial. This is the burial place of King George's Sanatorium for Sailors, erected by the Seamen's Hospital Society in 1961, and underneath you've got the names of all the sailors. A lovely mark of respect for all the sailors that lost their lives. And a bench seat here, look. The gift of the Seamen's Hospital Society, 2nd of June 1953. I'll just walk up round to the end. Do an headpiece here. Well, we are now at the end excuse me, at the end of our walk for today, and we thought we'd end it by the Commonwealth war graves in Bramshott. But Cynthia quite rightly pointed out just now, we've got this huge swathe of graves through there, 4 rows of it, and you've got 4 rows here, and you've got, I think, about 10 or 12 rows over that way. But we're not sure how many of these servicemen were actually killed in action. But a lot of them, we do know, a lot of Canadian soldiers actually lost their lives in the Spanish flu epidemic, a pandemic. that hit at the same time. So, you know, we, as I say, don't know how many of these people, these men, died from Spanish flu or killed in action. Some of them, it does say killed in action, but not everybody. So this would be Cynthia and Kevin saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.